Put on your hiking shoes, sunscreen, and grab your water for a day in nature. The Nature Conservancy and its partners are celebrating a big grand opening of a new recreational area in Corrales. Joining us this morning, we have Climate Program Director Sarah Hurto to talk about all the details. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Crystal.
I'm super excited about this. We need more stuff like this out here, don't we?
We absolutely do.
And I believe that New Mexico has the best views anyway, so why not?
Yes,
Yeah.
and the view from this site is really spectacular.
Perfect. Before we get into what exactly is going to happen at this grand opening, tell me about this recreational area, including the name.
Yeah, so it's the Harvey Jones recreational outfall. It's a stormwater outfall that also has the wastewater treatment plant outfall. So there's permanent water supply there that'll bring lots of wildlife viewing options for people to visit.
That's great, because a lot of folks, that's what they want to go do, right?
Right.
Get those great pictures and great sightings.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this this area. What motivated it, in addition to the water?
Yeah, so this area had been left high and dry for many years. There's lots of sediment that comes down the Harvey Jones Channel, and it has built up over many years and left the vegetation without access to water. And so there was lots of invasive species. There was a lot of dead and dying plants there.
Interesting.
And so we created a network of new channels to help treat stormwater and also create this wildlife habitat.
Oh, great. And we see pictures here of you guys working hard, getting it ready. What are the benefits out here?
Yeah, so the idea is to slow the stormwater down and let it sink into the soil and really refill the aquifer, raise the groundwater. And so that gives access to all of our native cottonwoods and native vegetation, gives them access to this water.
I love me some cottonwoods, but boy, do they get my allergies going.
I know, I know.
They're very gorgeous, though.
They are, and they provide so much habitat for so many wildlife. It really is the basis of the food chain. So they provide lots of habitat for little insects, and then all the way up through big birds and wildlife. We've even seen bobcats at this site, so there's lots of wildlife opportunities here.
I love it. Okay, so a lot of folks may be wondering, how do I even get out there?
Yeah, so if you Google search Romero Road in Corrales, New Mexico, there's a little trailhead at the end of that road. You can hike in. On Thursday, when we have the grand opening, the gate will be open and you'll be able to drive into the site and join us from 10 to noon. And there'll be lots of opportunities to get a tour of the site and just really see what we've been able to do there.
What should folks expect for the grand opening?
Well, the mayor of Corrales should be there, and we're expecting lots of other folks, partners, the Southern Sandoval County Arroyo Flood Control Authority, the Middle Rio Grande Conservancy District, the Rio Rancho, and lots of other partners who helped us really rebuild and restore this natural landscape.
You know what I love the most about this area that you've been talking about is that the hike in, one, is not that hard. It's not that grueling.
Nope.
And it's also, you can tell where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
So if you're a beginner hiker or you're just, beginning your nature outlook on life here in New Mexico, this might be the easiest one to do, or one of the easier.
Absolutely. Yeah, just park at the end of Romero Road. You can follow the levee to the north, and it takes you right into the site. You'll be able to access the trails from there. There's lots of other trails throughout the Bosque that you can access, and our hope is that this project really restores this habitat and brings new life to this area.
Absolutely. And again, follow that levee all the way out.
Yep.
And you're not too far out, to where you can call somebody if you do need help.
No, there's cell service there, and you're sort of in the middle of the urban area still. And so it's really great to get that nearby wildlife and nature experience.
I love it. As I mentioned, New Mexico has some great spots to go check out. This is one of them now. For folks who want more details, give me a website.
nature.org/New Mexico.
Perfect. Sarah Hurto, once again, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Crystal.
If you want a recap of this or more details about the grand opening, go to our website. That's always on KRQE.com.